The first speaker is Mr. Sehyuk Park. He will deliver his speech under the title of Make the World, Not Your Door. Make the world, not your door. Now, let us welcome Mr. Park.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson, and distinguished judges, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I assume every one of you here must have heard of the word global talent. It is pretty well-known word. In 2013, the Nikkei business had covered special further stories about the global talents for months. Since like everybody says to become global talent is important, and it is. But though the meaning of the global talent is commonly known as the people who can play active part in everywhere in the world. What I would like to talk about today, what exactly kind of people are they, and how can you become like that? You may think the so-called global talents are the people who can speak English fluently and work with it, or the people who can adapt to new surroundings quickly. Here's our examples of that. There might be an old man who runs a souvenir shop in Cappadocia, Turkey. He deals with tourists in English. He is exactly the person who is capable of speaking English and working. And there might be a boy who was born in a poor family as a figure in Bangladesh. He was sold as a serf at cheap price to a doula in Qatar. He works there fine. He is also a person who can adapt to new surroundings well. Are those old man and boy the people you regard as a global talent? Well, English and adaptability are important, of course, but they should not be the only requirement to become global talent in true sense. Then, what it is? Dr. Kotosaka, the professor of Nichimekan University, the former management consultant in UK, defines that there are two types of global talents. The first type of the global talents are the people and the specialists who can conduct their specific jobs or tasks globally. The global specialists know their one job so well that they can make the full use out of all over the world. For example, accountants that can suggest as like following. First, move the cargoes to Singapore and pay the tax there. After that, write up the contract in the Switzerland and you can be accomplishing at the minimum cost. The global specialists, they are the global talents. And the second type of the global talents are the people who can perform their one specialties, basically best in the world. For worldly known conductor, Seiji Ozawa, only English he can speak is I. But he can naturally communicate with the foreign members of the orchestra with the music. If you can do something basically best in the world, you don't even have to speak English or something. What you can do best will be non-verbal language to communicate. The first-class athletes or musicians or designers have the second type of global talents. These two types of global talents are exactly the kind of people who can play active part in everywhere in the world. People, in this era, in this new era, rapidly, constantly changing era, it is not a choice to make to become global talent. It is a necessary obligation for survival. The competition for jobs will be more and more competitive as time goes by. Because the companies all over the world are seeking for the people who has talent beyond any borders and affinity for any kind of culture. So if you not have potential to become global talent, then companies are seeking for the others from all over the world. Therefore, the important question is how? How to become global talent? But it seems like a hard way to become global specialists or the people that's something the best in the world. But actually the way to become global talent is very simple. It is to stay aware what you really love to do and make the continuous efforts. When we do what we really love to do, we become powerful. And if we stick to what we do not love to do, in the end, our will be broken. J.K. Rowling, the creator of Harry Potter, she came into the spotlight when she was over 13. And she had been so cool because even though she loved the writing about the adventurous fantasies, but the fantasy never seemed to be popular. But in the end, as we all know, the word Dr. Door. The reason why she could stand the long, hard time was as she spoke at Harvard. She simply loved writing. According to analysts of the Confucius, the clever cannot beat trying, and trying cannot beat enjoying. If you can keep doing what you really love to do, and love will keep your legs, and in the end, you will become the best of it, and world will claim you. I've said lots of things, but to sum everything up in a single sentence. The global talents are the people who make the world know their doers. Okay. On the gospel, according to Matthew, on 7th chapter, Jesus said, "Not the door is surely opened, but I say, do what you really love, and you shall hear the door. You shall hear the door." Thank you for listening.